everyone, welcome along and welcome back to Purbeck Valley. Today I'm going to be starting off by loading up our canola because the price has reached its peak. We have 1,256 is the available price at the Fisherman, and look at the price fluctuations. It could go up further, but we are way above best price and I don't want to risk this. So we're going to load this up. We're also in the minus numbers, and there's a nice amount of money at the moment. There's a nice set of stuff in the shop, sorry, at the moment. So I want to load this up. I want to head and get it tipped. And if we can do that with just the first load, we should be able to pick up at least one of the items that we want for the shop. There is actually a sunflower header available. I'm very tempted to get that purchased and do sunflowers on the farm next year. But first, we need to see how much we're going to get for our canola. And at this price, we should do pretty well. I have discovered, actually, with this tray of this bucket, it does actually overtip like that without actually getting the valves set up on this. So yeah, we don't need to connect everything up for that to work. I'm going to refrain from doing it like that though, because I think we should actually have the hydraulics connected for that to work. And until I get a replacement front loader set up on here, I think it's a little bit unrealistic, but just to note that, yeah, because we don't have hydraulics on the front loader here, doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means that it won't connect up to anything. But this is going pretty smoothly. We've almost got a full trailer. It takes just under 2,000 liters a time with this. And we've got a decent amount of canola. The one problem we do have with this farm is that it is hard to work out how much we have of any given crop at a time. I think we might get an auger, actually. I had my eye on an auger for the farm that will make things quicker at this point. So I think we might grab one. Yeah, we're not full here. So, or we are full in the trailer. We're not full in our bucket anymore. But it'll just help with where the crop leaks out the side here, like we've got at the edge of this. And will just mean that everything gets picked up without too much hassle. Let's turn that off. And we'll go and see how much we make. We've got 12,000 liters. So I think we should be able to make a decent amount of money from this first trailer full. And thankfully for us, the Fisherman is not too far away. I mean, it's just the other side of the bridge from our farm, just over the railway. Pull in here and make a decent amount of cash straight off. So we're looking at about 18 grand off this. This might be enough to actually buy the header, and that would be great. Oh yeah, out with this. I don't know. Yeah, sunflowers might be a good way to go next year, I think, especially if we've got a header that's available. There is a case header that would fit on our combine that's about the right size as well. But I think this one is a good choice. So let's head back to the farm. Actually, let's head down to the shop because I want to have a look at what we've got in there. And I do want to pick up a new piece of kit that is going to allow us to load everything a lot faster. So I've taken the Snyder down here so that I don't have to drop the trailer off, and that'll keep things fairly simple. So pop into here, you can see the things we've got in the shop that would be really useful to us. Now, first up, there is some solid fertilizer, and fertilizer at this price, yeah, is just so cheap. So we will buy that bag of cheap fertilizer. That will be perfect. I wish this was the spreader, but unfortunately it's just the salt spreader. There's the header I was talking about, the sunflower header. And there's the other header. That is a case header, which we could put on our New Holland combine, but would probably be a little bit of a mismatch, I think. If we have a look at our combine and have a look at the combinations, yeah, that one's a 5.5 meter header, and that one there, that's a 6 meter header. So we're not going to do that. I think we'll leave that. Otherwise, I want this. This is the roller. Now, we don't have a roller on our farm. We did have one leased, but I think I've returned it. So I want to pick this up because this will allow me to do the normal roller, will allow me to mulch. So yeah, we can change the rollers on this, and we can get it to either mulch, or we can get it to do the rolling after we seed. So I think we'll go with this. We can put Trelleborg or BKT tires on, so I'll put the BKT, and I can put the wide tires on it as well for the extra 700. We'll leave the cultivator roller on it for now, and we need to get a license plate. And congratulations to Zach B. You have been selected at random from the patrons and channel members. So I've got with ZA23CHB. So Zach B in the number plate there. Congratulations to you, and thank you for your support. So we are gonna now get this purchased, and that gives us a nice roller for when we get the fields reseeded next year. So the other thing I want to get today is we need a belt in order to get this canola loaded up. And the belt I'm going to go for is actually this one from the Aggie Pack. I don't use the Aggie Pack enough, but on this map, I think this will be massively useful. This shouldn't be too expensive. It is quite big, but I think we'll be okay. I don't know if I could even tow this back to the farm, or whether I'll have to just drive it back. But yeah, it's got a new auger on the back. It's quite long, so it'll go into there, and we can get it up quite high. Again, it's BKT or Trelleborg, so we will take the BKT. We've got to lease this because it's brand new, and that's just £1,000 to get this leased. So yes, please. So is there any way to get this code back? No, I think I'm gonna have to get it back the other way. So what we'll do is we will get our rollers on the back of this, and then I'll get the auger back and to the farm, and we'll get that set up. But all in all, I think that's a good start, and we've still got 9.5 grand left. So I've got the auger back to the farm. We will get this lined up in here. I want to lift it up because it's gonna get stuck right into this. And nice and long, so it should get all of this. And if we can just position things right, it does get lifted up on that. We will get it into here, and that should do it. So let's see if we can get the trailer underneath now, and this will just simplify things so much with getting this loaded up. Here, and it can go into the shed with the combine. Right, that should be over the top. Let's unload it. Gonna unload. Let's have a look. Turn it on. That's what I haven't done. There we go. And that just immediately simplifies things. And this should get everything that's in there pretty easily. You can see it's picking everything up. We can move it about. We can get it to grab other bits. At the moment, though, we have a full trailer, so time for load 2. I think we ended up with like 5 or 6 loads here, which is going to be great because that is going to give us a very nice amount of money. In fact, we might even be able to get the solar panels before the end of the year and completely mitigate our monthly costs in what we're still having to lease. Up at the fisherman and unloading. Immediately the money starts pouring in, and we should end up with about 22,000, I think. No, we're going above that. Looks like we're hitting the 25,000. 15,309 in payment plus 1,300 in environmental score. Fantastic. This is just going to be a case then of just running around, getting my trailer filled up from the auger here and selling off. I want to see how we're doing here. So we're a little bit far in grabbing this stuff back here, so we're gonna have to move it forward. It seems to, yeah, it's still picking up from this pile here. That's good. Does not seem to be, oh no, it is picking up some of the stuff that's spilled out the side here, so that is working very nicely for what I need it for. We will have to move it about a little bit though later on in order to keep things going. In fact, is that a full trailer or? Yeah, that's a full trailer. So away we go again. Let's go raise some more cash, and maybe we get lucky in the header that we want will turn up in the shop. But I got to be very careful. I don't want to do what I did last year and run out of money before I've got those solar panels built. And that's another load done. Another 15,300 with another 1,100 on top. This is great. This is going to make us a lot of money. We're already up to 42,000. More canola loading up. And another full trailer. I think we might have only one more load to get after this, which is going to end us up with about 60 to 70,000 pounds. And this load here has taken us over 50,000 pounds. In fact, we are within a stone's throw now of 60,000. So depending on how much canola is left, yeah, we could very, very possibly head over 70,000. That would be huge. That'd be such a great amount of this year's crop. And I think my auger is now having trouble getting the last few bits. So there's a patch there, there's a patch towards the front here, and there's a little patch down here at the side. Okay, so if I maneuver this a little bit, that gets the stuff at the back, and if I maneuver this to the front and we lift it up, come on, there we go. Yeah, and I think that might be everything, actually. I think that's got it all. Yep. Right, we don't actually need this, I don't think. We are full and done. We can return that because that is not needed, but that is so fast. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of our cost from that, so return that. And one of those comes up in the shop, I definitely want to pick it up. How much do we have? We've got 42% in here, so this is going to throw us over 60,000. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 70 though. 1.2, so I think we're going to end up with about another 6,000 pounds off this. As a result, we might get as high as 65,000 with the environmental score bonus. That's the last of it, and 65,740. So 6,456 and another 476 on the environmental score. Really happy with that. We are definitely going to be able to get the solar panels built this year. We're not going to go and spend this all in the shop first. So with that all sold, what we can do now is look at getting our solar panels in. Now, we already thought that this is the place to do it. This is the old horse training area. Let's head into the building menu then. And we want to select generators and farm production pack. We want these 1,400, and we want this to be south facing. like this, and not too much shadow. So yeah, getting this right is going to be fairly important. That would do it there quite nicely. Now, is that east-west? That there strikes me as being east-west. We might have to take down a tree as well, looking at that. But that's 33,600. Yeah, we can't take it any further. So there we go. And we have our first solar panels in. We could actually do a second row of those, but I want to see how much this generates really. Oh, and we really should put a cleaner on here as well. There'll be 10,000 for that. We could put it, I think we could put it down. We'll put it down the back here. It might cover it. So it's getting it in the right position. Out of the way and still useful. Yeah, I think over here should be about right. So we'll put it there. And then that should be able to handle that. If we do that, yeah, it's going right to the far end. And that will keep our solar panels nice and clean and keep the money flowing in from them. Now, I want to have a quick look at what we have in the shop because the shop has redone. We've got oats. We've got a stone picker, but it's 13,000, and I don't need. I do need to go and pick the stones on my farm. I don't need to spend 13,000 to do it though. We won't make anywhere near that back if I get that. Otherwise, yeah, it's just that and that. And I don't think either of those are useful to us at the moment. Nope, for once, I'm going to save my money and not spend it in the shop. That means we need to move on to the next job. And the next job we have actually is mowing. We need to start cutting the grass and baling it up for the silage bales. So we'll come around, we'll grab the mower, which is in the lean-to here. We'll grab the baler and we'll start going around the field, I think. Seeing if we can get this all done today. It is rather late in the day. I don't know how likely this is. But if I can do this now and get this done today, that is going to set us in good stead going into the winter. And we won't have to spend a second day in November getting this done. So let's grab this. Why are we lowering the power harrow? I'm not trying to lower the power harrow. I'm trying to hook this up. There we go. That's got it. Right. Let's head out to our field and start cutting. The best thing for me to do is probably going to be to do a time lapse on here. So let's start everything up. We can. Oh, why will that not start everything up? That's good. That's good. Yeah, you're all connected up. You're all connected up. Try that again. Okay, start my baler. Gonna want everything to start individually, and that is why I hadn't unfolded my mower. So yeah, start it up. And forward we go. Let's drop it down. And away we go. So, come to a little bit of a premature end here with this. We need some more baling twine, which I completely forgot to put in the tractor. So let's jump in the stire. We'll go and grab that, and then we can continue on with the baling. But yeah, that is delaying me a little bit, and I kind of wish it hadn't. We've got an entire pallet of baling twine here, so this will do as well. I should say net wrap. This isn't the actual this isn't baling twine, this is net wrap, but this will allow us to continue on once we've reloaded the baler. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way around to do this. It's one of the first times I've actually run out of this and needed to come and get it refilled. So bringing this up behind, be able to refill. There we go. Entire roll of net wrap, and then I can just get this out the way. Really like a front 3-point mount for the net wrap, and then I wouldn't need to worry about this happening. And so turn everything back on, and away we go again. That's got most of the field cut. What we're trying to do now is go round, I think, and grab any stray grass we can. It's been very, very good getting around this, although it has been a little bit messy in places. Fold up our mower, it'll give us a little bit less space. I did catch the mower a couple of times on some of the bales, but hopefully we didn't do too much damage to either the mower or the bales. And there's a little bit in the corners. The only problem with this setup we have here is that it doesn't get into the corners great initially. So we have to come back around later and hope we don't have any bales in the way so that we can pick up the remainder. That might have got it all. Oh, there's a little bit in the middle of the field here, and there's a tuft of grass here, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. We've got 68% of a bale, and it's 4:30, so we might have enough time before the sun sets to actually go and get one more field done, and then we can clear this all up next time. Pop down the road here. And yeah, there's our second field of grass. We'll get all this cut, and that'll be great. Have we got any? I don't think we put any slurry in the end on our other fields. So yeah, that might be something we have to do over the winter as well. Let's unfold everything. Let's start it all up. Drop it down. And away we go with the second field. Nope. Gotta wait here and switch to the right one. Drop it all down and away we go. Yep, round 2. That's just about got everything on this field. We've got 45% on this mower, so, or on our baler. So I think we'll just have a quick drive around the edge of the field here. We've got a few places where there is plenty of grass left, mainly in the areas here where we cut early on. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get another bale out. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. So, yeah, probably there then, I think. Yeah, this is not going to be enough to fill another bale up. So we'll leave that there. It's better to leave the grass on the field, actually. And then when we come to do the next cut, it will be there and it'll be ready for us. So let's switch over to the baler, do that, and I think we'll head home. And as a result, we'll get this collected up next time. But now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.